each other once across.
Hi, my name is John Freeman. I'm the editor of Granta Magazine, and I'm very thrilled to be here to talk today about Lonely Avenue, the new album by Ben Folds with lyrics by Nick Hornby. And Ben and Nick are here in London with us today.
We met backstage at, what was the show? What was
The Barbican.
The Barbican, yeah.
We'd ever met.
We'd emailed before, but that was the first time we met.
I wrote about Ben in an essay, and he got in touch afterwards. And we stayed in touch for a bit, and then Ben was making an album with William Shatner and asked me to contribute a lyric, which I did, and we've gone on from there.
Mm. Ben, had you ever given over an entire album to one songwriter, and what was that process like for you?
Oh, I really loved it because, firstly, because I liked the lyrics, and I've always liked the way that, to me, songs are about the way that the music and the lyrics affect each other. And I don't know if I can give you an example, but I've always thought that you could write a really good song with bad words and bad music, put them together the right way. So I enjoy taking, well, these are good words, and then I'll try to find some good music and put them together. I mean, to me that was like, that was a relief from having to sing about the same shit that's always in my head when I was writing an album.
What was working with William Shatner like?
That was a one. Yeah, I don't think it's not like anything. it's like you would think. It's like making a record with William Shatner. I think a lot of people have an album in them, like people say they have a book in them. This is a matter of, I think it's an interesting exercise to pull it out of them, and for Bill, that's what you would think you were going to do. It makes sense.
Mm. You've listened to loads and loads of music, but this is the first time you've tried your hand at writing lyrics.
Mm.
Did you find it enjoyable? Was it difficult?
It wasn't. It was just writing, really. It was a really different and fun kind of writing gig. It didn't feel like thousands of miles away from what I normally do. Obviously, I had to pay attention to rhyme sometimes and to the rhythm of the words a little bit more than you might do in a piece of prose. But what was enjoyable about it was seeing those words transformed into something. And having been through this process, I can tell you exclusively that what makes a good song is music, whatever Ben says.
Is there anything that's obviously influenced my writing? It might be short stories of J.D. Salinger, that sort of thing, which are short stories because, when it's a song, it's not long form. I used to like to read Gertrude Stein for fun. I always thought that she would be a great lyricist, because when you speak what she wrote, it suddenly means more than it meant. So that it has some kind of lyric quality in it.
As I get older, a lot of it is about that for me, and collaborating and working with people who are talented in other media. So I think we've both got something out of that.
That must be quite different. You've written films, and when you first started writing, though, writing must have been a very non-collaborative art in a sense. And at what point did you realize that you got something out of collaboration? Was it working on the film?
Yeah, I really enjoyed writing the film of Fever Pitch, just being part of a team, and we were all first timers. But then when I tried it again, I think I was involved in one of the projects with film, and they never came to anything, and I got kind of disheartened by it. But I think various things, like certainly in education, it was a wonderful experience working with other people. Being part of the McSweeney's crowd as well, and contributing stuff for them. They work with a lot of other people.
It's on vinyl. It was made for vinyl, meaning it was sequenced. The first bass drum mic that was placed, everything was we had in mind that it would be on vinyl because it's a different art form. It really is. You don't just take the CD master and turn it into vinyl, although that's what a lot of people do. But this one was really important. Yes, there's the CD and the vinyl, and then there's a version with 4 of Nick's short stories. And after I read the short stories, I wanted to write music to those too, total operas. Nipple Jesus would make a great short opera.